All right, let's try this again. So I tried to record this video and mistakes were made and I lost all the audio. And it's a shame because I had some good points. My name is Alexander Fox and this is VoodooWaterTV. We stream every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook for our live podcast and on Twitch for gameplays Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Basically, what I want to talk about is my disappointment in Optimum service. Now, there's reasons for it. I'm sure the pandy has something to do with it. I'm sure some more politically charged things have things to do with it. But I am paying for a fiber connection, which is their highest package that you can get. And unfortunately, it's not just me. It's thousands of people in Long Island in New York here. And I'm not going to say it's just Optimum because there's definitely times where I check these down services, you know, these websites that go and tell you about what service is down where. Verizon, Spectrum, you know, they've all been reported as down as well. I guess I'm just starting to feel a little beat down by it. And what I mean by that is that I shouldn't have to every day wonder if my internet's going to be there, if it's going to be readily available to create content for you guys. You know, I pack up half my studio and go to a warehouse to use the internet there because it has 200 megabits and it's suitable enough to make a podcast happen. It's frustrating. I'm getting tired of it. So I guess I think I'm at the point now where I've just been systematically beat to the point where I'm not going to do it anymore. So if you don't see us streaming, then we're creating other content. And, you know, we have a video we're working on breaking down this new rig that we have from NZXT and why we chose the parts and all these things. I have an opportunity to change because I'm moving to a new location. And I don't know, but I hesitate. It's the same guy that it's the same guy that drives around all the time. But yeah, anyway, I hesitate to switch to Verizon because who knows? I mean, the one thing I say about Optimum is that when it is working, I'm getting a true gigabyte fiber connection. I'm getting 950 up and 950 down. Maybe one day I had 860 up, but that's plenty. And that's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for reliable service. Well, I'm paying for faster speeds, right? Getting the fiber. And I hesitate to switch to Verizon or Spectrum or any of these other companies that might offer it because, you know, they could go down just as easily. And I don't even know if they really truly have a connection like that. So I guess I'm making this video because the most I see people talking about this is on those sites that we talked about before where is this down? And at most you get people just complaining or asking for credits or putting their zip code and saying, is this down for anybody else? I mean, it's so weird because when I would search this on YouTube or Google, I expected to see somebody somewhere making a video about something, and I didn't. And it's kind of disappointing, actually. I feel like nowadays, like, the most powerful tool that we have, whether you're doing it in a professional setting like this or just on your phone, point and click, or doing a selfie video and just maybe talking about your frustrations. I mean, it's one thing for me. I'm a content creator and this isn't my main income. You know, I have a full-time job that I can go to work still. You know, that's one of the biggest frustrations and it makes me irritable to think about is that what if you have kids that need to finish their schooling and the only way they can do it right now is remotely? What if you have kids that need to be on the internet and do their schooling remotely and you still have to work? I mean, imagine all the people that can't go to the office buildings right now and they have to work from home and they can't. What do you tell your employer? So it's just frustrating. It goes beyond me just being able to create content. Like on Sundays, we have a live podcast at 2 p.m. Eastern Time every Sunday here on Facebook. And it's like, it's just, it's more than just not being able to stream on Twitch every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We play Hunt Showdown with Darth Balls 45. Go follow him. It's more than that. I owe it to my fans, and the people that have been supporting this channel to come out steadily with content. But I don't have it in me anymore to break everything down. And, it's causing wear and tear on my equipment. And I don't want to sound like I'm just complaining to complain, but I don't know. Have you experienced issues? I mean, let me know. Let's start a conversation down below in the comments, and or share it so that maybe other people can voice their opinion or know they're not alone going through this. But you never know what could happen. We could share these videos. It can inspire other people to create videos or post or talk about it. And maybe if enough people talk about it, then we'll get an answer. An answer to what? An answer to why. The most frustrating part about this whole thing is that they have the easiest out ever, which is the pandy. I mean, that's all you got to say now would be like, okay, I'll give you till August. That's it. That's all I would expect. But no, nothing. There's silence. And to be paying that much money and to be loyal to a company and for them to not even acknowledge it, it's mind-boggling. It's upsetting. And it brings up other issues about the monopoly on the internet, and there's so many things, and something becomes so big and it's like such a prevalent service, especially right now. It makes you think, like, should there be some governing force over it? I don't know. I don't want to get into all that, but it just makes you think. And it goes beyond just me not being able to stream or create content. It goes into, it's really affecting people's lives. And you would think with paying so much money, and especially times like these, and the promotion that they do of like, oh, look at what we're doing during the pandy, and like, we're helping, we're here for you. But yet, I had it out for a week, I had it for a couple of days, and then it went out for 2 weeks, and I got a $3 credit. That's great. But, I went to the contact page, which I've frequented a lot lately to try to get some help. And they actually removed the chat bot feature. And that's right. You can't even get a live person anymore. It's only a chat bot, which doesn't really work anyway. Side note, what's kind of funny about that is that I threatened to cancel my service like you would with a normal person. And it actually wrote back to me, do you need help canceling your service? And I just thought, you guys can't even control your bots to not hurt you. So, whatever. But they actually just left their Twitter handle and removed their phone number, removed the support line. I mean, you can't not comment on something that's happening and at the same time remove content. You're basically acknowledging it without saying anything. I just think it's sad, and I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. My main point is that I would have been so much happier, or I would have been more satisfied with just hearing from this company that I pay money to as a customer. And I think any business, I think you owe it to your customer base to at least be open and just give me a bullshit answer. Just tell me it's the pandy. So anyway, guys, I hope to see you every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time on VoodooWaterTV's Facebook. We go live with a podcast. It's about 2 to 4 hours. You can come join the chat. It's always a good time. And when we have the internet, we stream to Twitch every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And that's a good time too, because we play video games and yeah, we have fun in the chat. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to say. And if you made it this far, I appreciate it. A like and a share go a long way, and maybe we can make people more aware of what's going on, especially if it's more than one company. There's no reason why we shouldn't just get an answer. All right. Peace.